All right, slash Ada Buckaroo. Sorry about that. Take two. I don't know what happened. I had some technical difficulties, but anyways, that was a little frustrating. But we're back. We're back, man. So let me start all over then. I've got two beers I'm going to have with you from Minocqua Brewing Company, starting with uh, their Gulf of Mexico Mexican style lager, and I'm going to read this again. On January 20th of 2025, America's twice impeached convicted felon signed an executive order that changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Yes, by forgetting to reserve his only family brain cell that day, our lobotomized swamp donkey of a president unilaterally erased 5 centuries of geographic history. Regardless of what our McDonald's fart-filled blimp of a wannabe dictator says, the sane half of America, not the inbred cult of MAGA rock biters, will always refer to that body of water correctly and with respect to our southern ally. So anyway, let me show you this can. So they've got a big thing going down there at the Minocqua, the tap room in Minocqua, Wisconsin. And if I had the ability to take that 8.5 hour drive today to be there in support of them, I would have. Because I love what these guys are doing. I love what they stand for. They make great beer, but they also have a purpose. They're doing great things, and they're doing the right thing, even in being targeted by this fascist regime for having the audacity to use the First Amendment. Anyway, slotch. Well, my thing isn't working quite well. I can't figure out what's going on with this thing today. There we go. Anyway, I am not technologically savvy, as you may have guessed. But anyways, we're gonna try to persevere here. So, Gulf of Mexico. So yeah, Minocqua's been targeted by this current fascist administration. They were visited by the Secret Service and the FBI, and he was the owner was smart enough to record or live. He actually live streamed it, which had to piss them off because I'm sure they didn't want what they were going to say on the record. I'm guessing they probably changed what they were going to say because of that. But currently, we've got ICE, Gestapo, and apparently the ICE, Gestapo, and apparently the Secret Service and FBI all acting like Gestapo to anybody that dare speak out against this current tyrannical fascist regime that we're under. It's bizarre to me that anybody can still support him. I can understand, well, not really, but I mean, I can understand voting for him the first time because you didn't want somebody else in the office. That's okay. But now that we know what we know, how can you still support him? We know he's a rapist. We know he trafficked children. These are facts. These are not my opinions. I'm not spinning anything. I mean, at this point, we might as well call the Epstein files the Trump files because he's all over them. And there's been more offenses at Mar-a-Lago than Epstein Island. So, yeah, we now know he did these things. He trafficked children. He raped children. There are enough depositions by these, well, now women, but children at the time, that these things did happen. Whether he's been prosecuted or for it or not, we know that it happened. And it bugs so many of us that these people are being protected. Uh, anyway, anyway, I digress. Getting ready for beer number 2 with you. But yes, I would have loved to be down there in Minocqua, Wisconsin, and supporting what's going on, even though um, they've got protesters, apparently pro-fascists, protesting Minocqua's right to speak their mind, their right to use the First Amendment. Apparently, Trump nutters have never read the First Amendment. I don't know if they just don't understand it. Maybe the words are too big. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody needs to read it to them, like a bedtime story, but I don't think they've got the brain capacity to understand it. Too much time at the shallow end of the gene pool, I'm guessing. Anyway, so the next one is Schoolhouse Bock. This Bock beer is one for the book, 6.7%. They don't call it a Maibach, but it feels like a Maibach. It tastes like a Maibach. It is on the low end ABV wise for the style because they typically run between 7 and 7.5. Nevertheless, this one is damn good. The flavor profile is absolutely perfect for that spring Bock. Just by the color, I'm assuming is Maibach they were going for. Wisconsin public schools used to be the pride and joy of our state. They've been decimated over the last few decades by private school vouchers, a system that annually siphons millions of public school tax dollars into unregulated private schools. Private school vouchers have gutted our public school budgets, created vast educational inequalities, incentivized families to send their kids to schools with unregulated curricula, and driven wonderful teachers out of Wisconsin and the teaching profession. Again, I love what this brewery does. I love what they stand for, and I love what they're about. And I love that they have the guts to take a stand against what we're going through as a nation now. So, Sláinte. Here's to all you at Minocqua Brewing. I love what you do. Big and malty up front, just a hint of sweetness. Beautiful, clean, semi-dry herbal finish. It's absolutely gorgeous. And that color, look at that color. It's exactly what that beer is supposed to look like. So they clearly know what they're doing at Minocqua Brewing Company, other than irritating the orange one. Anyways, I digress. As information comes out, I mean, it's just bizarre to me how people can still be with this guy with everything we now know. And when he speaks, you can tell. I mean, he's gone. There's nothing left. I mean, they talked about President Biden being diminished. I'm thinking, have they listened to this guy? I mean, clearly he's gone. At best, he's delusional, but I don't think we're at best anymore. We're way past that. I have my theories, though. Dude, I have some theories. But anyway, Minocqua Brewing, I love what you do. I appreciate everything you're doing, and I stand with you with everything you're going through. And let everybody, I mean, let this be, excuse me, let everybody witness what's going on, that a business doing nothing but being a business and exercising the First Amendment is being attacked by this fascist regime. Is this what you're going to allow, folks? Really? You still going to stand by this career criminal? Really? Anyways, I digress. Anyway, Kirk and everybody at Minocqua, here's to you. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy. Sláinte. Have a good one, guys.